Welcome. This is practice paper 3 for the upcoming semester exam 2 review for AISL. So let's start. Question number 1. Given x equals to 2.5 times 10 power 3, 2.5 times 10 power 3, y equals to square root of 2. Calculate the value of w, xy square equals to x times y square, giving your answer in the standard form. So for part A, w equals to nothing but how much? X times y square. What is x? X is 2500 times y square, square root 2 whole square, which is going to be 5000, but you have to write it out 5 times 10 to the power of 3. So that's going to be the answer. So how do I get it out over here? M1 for this one and an accuracy mark for this. Next, which of the four following statements are true for x, y, and this? X belongs to natural number. X belongs to natural number. That's correct. X is a natural number, yes. Y belongs to R, a real number, yes. And x plus y belongs to a positive integer, no, because you get it out in form of a decimal, so it is not an integer. So N stands for natural number. N stands for natural number. What are natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, and so on are natural numbers. R stands for real numbers. So minus infinity, minus 10, so on, 0, and plus infinity. These are real numbers. Z is nothing but what? Integers. What are those integers? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and so on are integers. D, Q is a rational number. W belongs to a rational number. What is this rational number? Rational number means fractions. 7 upon 4, 2 upon 3, and so on. So it is a fraction, yes. Then y to the power of 10 is greater than cube root of x. Y power 10. Y power 10, what is y? Square root 2. Square root 2 whole power 10 is greater than cube root of x, which is nothing but what? 2.5 times 10 power 3. So yes, it is obviously correct. You can check with the values. 1 by x is less than 1 by w. 1 upon x, which is 2.5 times 10 power 3 is less than 1 by w, 1 by 5000. You can check by the calculator, it is wrong. So the answers are 5 times 10 power 3, and which are correct? A, B, D, E are correct. So you can see that it is 4 marks, so therefore 1 mark for each. Coming to the next question, question number 3. A rectangular swimming pool 42 meters long, 30 meters wide, 2.5 meters deep is filled with water. Calculate the volume of the water in meter cube. So volume is going to be 42 times 30 times 2.5, which is going to be 3150 meter cube. Find the volume of the water in centimeter cube. So 3150 times 100 cube. So which is going to be 3150 000 centimeter cube. Then express your answer part B in the standard form. So it's going to be 3.15 times 10 to the power of 9 centimeter cube. That's going to be the answer for question number 3. Question number 4. Kevin invested 30,000 US dollars in an account which pays a nominal annual interest rate of 3.8 compounded monthly. Calculate the amount. So future value is, I'm directly doing by the formula 30,000 times 1 plus 3.8 divided by 100 divided by 12 because it is monthly, by 36 because it is 3 years. 3 times 12 is going to be 36. You'll be getting 33616.5082, which is going to be 33616.51 dollars. Kevin then decides to use some of his money in an account to buy a resale car for $25,000 Singapore dollars. The exchange rate is given. Calculate the amount of US dollars he left after buying the car. So US dollars and Singapore dollars. 1 US dollar is 1.34. So now he is buying for 25,000. 25,000 Singapore dollars is how much? So it's going to be 25,000 divided by $1.34, which is going to be 18,656.72 US dollars. Now the balance will be, he has 36,616.51 minus 18,656.72, which is going to be 14,959.79 US dollars. Question number 5. The diagram below shows P of x minus q times x minus r. The graph passes through the point minus 2, 0, 0, minus 4 and 4, 0. Find the values of q and r. So this is minus 2, so x minus of minus 2, x plus 2 it becomes. So, and this is x minus 4. And what is this q and r? So, and also the value of p. So from here we can see that this is going to be the value of q and this is going to be the value of r. So what can I write? Q equals to -2 and r equals to 4. Next, write down the equation of the line of the symmetry. So line of the symmetry will be the midpoint of that one. X equals to 4 plus of minus 2 divided by 2, which is x equals to 1. Find the value of p. So y equals to p times of x plus 2 times x minus 4 we got. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to plug in 0, -4. So -4 equals to p times 2 times -4. So p equals to 1 upon 2. That's going to be the answer. Now question number 6. Write down an expression for this one. So what I can say it out, it is outside of A. This entire thing is outside of A. A complement plus I'm adding this part. What is that one? A intersection B. That is one of the answer. Outside of A and A intersection B. Now coming to the diagram 2. This region is E. E plus. What is this region? I need to find it out. What is this region? It is inside D but outside of C. Inside D, outside of C. This region is inside D, outside of C. Shade the region P union Q whole complement, means outside of P union Q. This is going to be the answer. Then S union T, R intersection S union T, means it should be inside R and also in S union T. Inside R, S union T, S union T, and also inside R. So this is a region. Inside R plus S union T. Common. Inside R and S union T common region. So I'm going to find it out, that region which is both in R and S union T. Question number 7. The following function models P of t. Write down the initial number of rats when it is introduced. Whenever I say initial number of rats, time is equals to 0. So P of 0 should be equals to 6 times 1.3 whole to the power of 0, which is 6. Calculate the number of rats after 2 years. 2 years means nothing but what? It is 24 months. Don't forget to convert into months because the time is going to be nothing but what in months, not in years. So P of 24 we are going to find it out for part B. So which is 6 times 1.3 whole to the power of 24, which is 3256.805, which is 3256. Calculate the time, the number of rats to reach 200,000, giving your answer in the nearest one. So 6 times 1.3 whole to the power of 3 equals to 200,000. So use the calculator, you'll be getting t equals to 39.694. So which is going to be 40 months. Or else what you can do it out, if at all you don't want to do by that method, what you can do, draw the graph for 6 times 1.3 to the power of t and y equals to 20,000, and find the point of intersection. The point of intersection will be the same thing. You can do by GDC by drawing the graph also. Question number 8. 8 students in Mr. Jeff's physical education did push-ups and sit-ups. The graph below shows the first 7 students. Plot the results of the for the 8th student in the graph. 8th student in the graph. Who is the 8th student in the graph? 8th student is 2552. 25 means it should be in the middle between 20 and 5 and 52. 52 over here. So this is going to be the answer. 2552. Plot and label the M of the scatter diagram. So we can find it on the mean. So when I calculate the mean, I will be getting the mean as 32 and 40. This is going to be the mean point, the scatter diagram mean. From the calculator, when you use, you'll be getting the value of mean, which is going to be, what is this, 40. So I'm going to get the mean for push-ups and calculate the mean for push-ups, and then also calculate the mean for sit-ups. So you will be getting it out. Mean for push-ups, when you calculate, you're going to get it as 32, 34. Mean for push-ups, you'll be getting it as 34, and mean for sit-ups, you'll be getting it as 40. Then plot that one. That point is going to be your this point. So try to plot the mean for both push-ups and mean for push-ups. Push-ups is going to be 34, and mean for sit-ups is going to be 40. Then how do I calculate the mean? You can do by calculator, or else what you can do it out is 1 times 24 plus 2 times 18 plus 3 times 32 plus 4 times 51 plus 5 times 35 plus 6 times 42 plus 7 times 45 plus 8 times 25 divided by, total divided by how many students are there? 8 students. So therefore divide by 8. You should be able to get that answer. So if you take the calculator and calculate the value of the mean by 1 times 24 plus 2 times 18 plus 3 times 32 plus 4 times 51 plus 5 times 35 plus 6 times 42 plus 7 times 45 plus 8 times 25, then divided by 8 should be giving you the mean. Coming to question number 10. ABC is a triangle. AB equals to 4, BC equals to 5, and this one produced, AB is produced to D, so that angle BCD is 90 degrees. Find the area of the triangle ABC. Area of a triangle ABC will be equals to half times BC sine A. So which is going to be 1 upon 2 times 4 times 5 times sine 120, which is 8.66 centimeters square. Find the length of AC. For finding the length of AC, I use the cosine rule. 4 square plus 5 square minus 2 times 4 times 5 times cosine 120, which is going to be 61. So AC equals to square root of 61, which is 7.81 centimeters. Then find the length of BD. So this angle is going to be nothing but what? 60 degrees, because total angle is 180 degrees. Now what am I going to do? Cosine 60. Cosine 60 equal to adjacent side is 5, hypotenuse is BD. So BD equals to 5 upon cosine 60, which is going to be 10 centimeters. Question number 11. The line L and the point P, does P lies on the line L1 or not? So for that, what am I going to do? I am going to substitute 1, 3 in the equation. So 3y minus 4x, which is going to be 3 times 3 minus 4 times 1, which should be equals to 7. 9 minus 4 should be equals to 7. 5 equals to 7, which is wrong. So therefore 1, 3 does not satisfy the equation. Next, what else is being asked in part B? Find the gradient of L2. L2 is perpendicular to L1. So first of all, 3y minus 4x equals to 7. So 3y equals to 4x plus 7. Y equals to 4 upon 3x plus 7 upon 3. So gradient of L1 equals to 4 upon 3. So gradient of L2 will be minus 3 upon 4. Then L2 passes through a point P. Find the equation of L2. So equation of L2 will be y equal to minus 3 upon 4x plus c. But it is passing through 1, 3. 3 equals to minus 3 upon 4 times 1 plus c. So this c will be 3 plus 3 upon 4, which is nothing but what? 15 upon 4. So what will be the equation? Y equals to minus 3 upon 4x plus 15 upon 4. Question number 12. Function f of x, find the value of f of x at 1. So f of 1 equals to 2 times 1 times 3 times 1 square minus 1, which is going to be 4. F prime x. So first of all, f of x equals to 2x times 3x square minus 1. So which becomes 6x cubed minus 2x. So what will become f prime x? 18x square minus 2. Then f prime of 0.5. Plug in that one, 18 times 0.5 whole square minus 2, which is going to be 2.5. Explain what f prime to 0.5 represents. It represents the gradient of graph of f of x at x equals to 0.5. That's going to be the answer. Question number 13. A survey conducted following this one, state whether the data is discrete, random, or neither. So number of bedrooms. Bedrooms cannot be in decimals, so therefore it has to be discrete. Find the mean. So for mean, what should I be doing it at? 1 times 28 plus 2 times 32 plus 3 times 52 plus 4 times 60 plus 5 times 23 divided by 200, which is going to be 3.14. Find the median of the bedroom. So 200 divided by 2, which is going to be 100. Where is the 100th one? This is 28. 28 plus 32 is 60. 60 plus 52 is 112. So 100th one comes in 3. So therefore median is going to be 3. Understand what is this? Find the median. Then what is the mode? We are calculating the mode. Mode is whichever is coming maximum number of times. We can see that 60. Number of houses 4 is 60. So therefore mode is going to be 4. Question number 14. A room is in the shape of a cuboid. Find the length of AC. AC is a diagonal or the for the down rectangle. So AC equals to square root of 9 square plus 5.4 square, which is 10.5. Then calculate AG. So AG will be now square root of 9.9 square plus 5.4 square plus 3.6 square, which is going to be nothing but how much? 11.1. Calculate the angle theta. calculate the angle theta. So we have to calculate the angle theta. So we are going to use it out tan theta. So for that, I am going to use tan theta over there. And get that answer. Tan theta equals to, opposite side is 3.6, adjacent side is 10.5. So theta equals to tan inverse of 3.6 divided by 10.5, which is 18.9 degrees. That's going to be the answer for that question number. Now coming to question number 15. The graph below shows the part of a function a sine bx plus c. Write the value of a. So for that you have to see the maximum point, which is 5, and the minimum point, which is 1. So the difference between them, 5 minus 1 by 2, 4 divided by 2, which is going to be 2. Find the value of b. B is a period. We can see that it completes one full cycle in, it starts from here and it completes one full cycle over here in 360. So b equals to nothing but our period. Period is going to be 360 divided by b. So period is again 360 only. 360 divided by 360 divided by b. So b is going to be 1. Find the value of c. Now, so what is the equation I got it out? A sine bx plus c. Y equals to 2 sine x plus c. What am I going to do? I am going to take any one point. This point is nothing but what? 0, 3. So I plug in that point 0, 3 over here. Let's come. So 0, 3. So 3 equals to 2 sine 0 plus c. So c equals to 3. Find the range of f of x. We can see that minimum value is 1, maximum value is 5. So f of x lies between 1 to 5. That's going to be the answer. So that completes this practice paper. See you in the next paper. Bye.